So now Ro getting legal advice for Ant-Man. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that this friendship with Ro and Natasha is really good. Because I'm actually enjoying their new friendship. I'm glad they was able to make up after that whole ridiculous situation with Anthony having a little fit the other day. But I want to dig into what Natasha said. Y'all see Ro getting advice, legal advice for her boo, for her man, Ant-Man. But anyway, so she asked Natasha about, well, after she tells Natasha the latest scoop of Anthony's drama, she says that he's trying to get Coley off of the birth certificate, or Aubrey's name off the birth certificate, so he can put his name on the birth certificate. And then she asks Natasha, is there any issue that he has to resolve in order to get that done? Now here's the thing, because I was a little confused for a second, but I had to like literally let this process. She said, well, did he establish paternity? She said, yeah, he established paternity. Well, he shouldn't have no problem. All he has to do is go down and petition, do a petition at the courthouse in the county where Kai Coley Dalton resides. And so, but here's the thing, what she didn't say, because I want to believe that Natasha is under the impression that Anthony established DNA either through the courthouse, or she's under the impression that whatever test he took, it wasn't tampered with, right? But what Natasha didn't say is that when you file the petition, if there's another man's name on the birth certificate, y'all got to do a blood test. It would be different if there was no man's name on it, probably. But the fact that there's another man's name on it and time has gone by, y'all got to establish paternity. So both Aubrey gonna have to do a test, and then Anthony gonna have to do a test if they want to be able to change a legal document, because a birth certificate is a legal document in this country. So it ain't just the fact of saying that Aubrey has nothing, he can't do nothing about it. Like, if you want to change Kai's birth certificate, let's be very clear, he has to take a blood test. So I think inevitably there is a blood test that has to come, and they're gonna find that out when they get down to the courthouse. And so I think what Natasha said, Ro gonna give that information to Anthony, and he's not gonna have the full perspective, because Natasha didn't have all of the information. She's only going by what Ro told her. So it's not like, I don't think it's the issue of Natasha not giving the correct information. She's only responding to what Ro told her. So I don't know. A blood test is coming. I think it's gonna shake up things between Anthony and Shayla. If this ain't Anthony's baby, then we can probably for sure expect Amber to forgive Anthony, and him and Amber gonna get right back to being who they are. She gonna have to deal with Aubrey and the change of a lifestyle. Put a 4 in the comment if you think that they still got to take a blood test when they get down to the courthouse to petition. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.